Honestly, there's not too much particularly spicy going on with this deck. We're just playing Priest. We have like 10 board clears, play some healing, good minions like Northshire Cleric and Priest of the Feast, and Justicar. So basically we're just trying to kill stuff against aggro or mid-range. And I guess killing their stuff is the win condition. There isn't really a dedicated win condition in the deck, other than Elise. But we do have Elise in the deck, in case we happen to run into control decks. LOL, control decks in 2016.
Tyrande versus Garrosh.
Alone give me strength.
I haven't seen a control warrior in forever, so I'm assuming this is some aggressive variant. Against those decks I want Doomsayer, Shadowward Pain. I guess I won't keep Priest of the Feast. Even my 4 mana board clears are a little bit better.
It's getting hot in here.
Probably just Hero Power Pass, try to get something more out of my Pyro. If it did trade straight up, I'd be pretty happy, but I'm sure he has Fiery War Axe.
Fly, Polly.
That's pretty aggressive. I think I'll probably go greed mode, just pass here, and then go Pyro, Power Word Shield, Flash Heal next turn. Deals with his board pretty well, it seems like. So Circle leaves up a 3-1 for me, nothing for him. The Pyro play leaves up a 3-2 for me, and a 3-2 for him. But he can use his weapon to finish off the Pyro and then keep pushing with the minion. So let's just go for this. It's kind of a bummer to leave an Auchenai Soul Priest on my board because I definitely want to be healing. But I can Pyro Power Word Shield it down next turn and then heal myself. Plus it's good against like Kor'kron Elite, which he wants to play this turn, so he might have to send the weapon into it.
My blade be thirsty.
I wonder if I'm willing to embrace Circle just this Frothing Berserker. Yeah, I guess so. I still have the Pyro in hand with cheap spells. The reason I play 10 board clears is so I can always board clear. Still have a bunch of board clears left in my deck. So hopefully he doesn't swarm this turn. Turn 5 is usually just their Arcanite Reaper turn. Wow, he actually just held a Kor'kron Elite last turn. Go ahead and get rid of that Kor'kron. I don't think I'm scared enough to flash heal myself yet. I'd like to be able to combo it with the Pyromancer.
My blade be thirsty.
Pyro Holy Nova doesn't quite do it. Wonder if I actually have to go Pyro, Power Word Shield, Flash Heal, Shadow Word Death just to kill a Frothing Berserker.
I wonder.
I don't think I really want to take a hit from it. Probably only 2 damage. And then next turn I could kill it with Pyro, Holy Nova, Power Word Shield. What weapon does he have in play? It's just a 1 power weapon. This is only 3 damage. I have to invest so heavily if I play all this stuff. But the Shadow Word Death isn't very good against his deck anyway. I think it only hits Leroy, which is probably not ever going to happen anyway. I'm going to go a little bit greed mode though. I am still at 19. So I'm definitely getting dangerously close to dying. But Holy Nova will put me up to 14 this turn.
Like to play with fire?
14 health with a 3/3 on board, a flash heal in hand. Kind of okay, but the rest of my hand is straight up garbage. Second flash heal's a really nice pickup here. I think it actually allows me to heal my Pyro, because then double flash heal will handle his slime. Lets me keep a 3/2 Pyro on the board. I think I like that line of play. I could even play out the Doomsayer here if I really wanted to. But I think the Pyro on board is fine for now. Nice. I'm very happy to see a weapon go into one of my minions. Wonder how likely Doomsayer is to go off if I just play it here. That's his second one of those pirates. He's played both Blood to Ichors. I guess he still has both upgrades. He also just has another Arcanite Reaper. But it's still soaking 7 damage. Let's go for it. If it goes off here, it's actually huge. You can also have South Sea Deckhand. It's gonna Mortal Strike it. Okay. He's just really going for the board now. I think I actually entomb a 3/4 pirate. Priest of the Feast deals with this garbage. I gain 3 health out of it. Ah, that sucks. I was really hoping Priest of the Feast would kill the 3/3. Now the real question is, do I entomb that also? The deck just doesn't have good entomb targets. I've killed both Frothings. Kor'kron Elite is only marginally better. If he plays Leroy, I can death it, or even just send the 2/1/1s into it. I think there's just really not, like, significantly better targets to entomb. And the longer this game goes, the more likely I am to win, so just stall out as long as I can. He does still have a lot of damage in his deck. He has an Arcanite Reaper and 2 upgrades. This was a really nice pickup for him, though. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to it. And that might cost me. Actually, I probably should have played Northshire Cleric there, so that I could set the Kor'kron on 2 health for Baron Geddon or Holy Nova top decks. It also punished Finley. Well, Life Tap is not the hero power I wanted to see. I think I'm actually still going to lose this game. Elise is actually a really nice pickup, though. Just gives me something that can actually fight the Kor'kron Elite. Play out the Cleric here because it contests the smaller minions. Should have played it last turn, like I said. If he wants to send Kor'kron into the Northshire to prevent it from going into the 2/1, I'm okay with that. That Life Tap's gonna kill me, though. Hey, I found a Shadow or Death target, though. All the plays from here on out should probably be pretty straightforward. Any hero power other than Life Tap, and I think I would have been fine. Even the Hunter hero power I think would have been more manageable. Oh, that's a board clear. I'll take it. So he has 2 Excavated Evils in his deck now. Those are really, really bad cards for him. Need to draw just a car. That's a terrible draw. Worst draw on the deck, maybe. Why is Priest so bad? Why is my Priest deck so bad?
Tyrande versus Throne. For Doomhammer.
Noon give me strength.
Well, I definitely keep Shadowward Pain against Totem Golem. I'm just gonna play the Cleric here. He didn't play Spirit Claws, so he can't kill it that easily this turn. He could Lightning Bolt it, but he doesn't have Trog, or he would have played it on turn 1. And Cleric can punish totems. Gives me something to heal off of.
Right away.
So this turn could be Spirit Claws. Oh no, he's overloaded. So this should be the same as last turn. Hopefully there's no second Totem Golem. Come on, heal Totem. Nice, got him. I'm just gonna coin out the Priest of the Feast here. Have something on board against the Shaman. And then damage the healing totem, so if he doesn't like flame tongue it into one of my dudes or something, at the end of his turn when it heals, I'll draw a card off Northshire Cleric.
We hunger for vengeance.
Wow, really? So bump in Northshire Cleric, bump in the Priest of the Feast, heal up Cleric. If I go for a double Northshire Cleric, it might get out of hand eventually if I just draw too many cards. But I only have 5 cards in hand right now, I think it's fine. Let's just draw a couple. And the healing totem's not even going to do anything here, because I have to kill off this spell damage instead. I have 7 cards in hand. I guess he could, like, I don't know. Seems hard for him to be able to overdraw me in this situation. Okay, happy to see that lightning bolt, I think. So unfortunately, I can't seem to draw a Shadow or Death when I need it, just like every other game of Priest I've ever played. I can kill the 7/7 with like Auchenai Circle, but that's just so bad. Spending a board clear like that against a Shaman just seems awful. So I'll probably just Power Word Shield my Priest of the Feast out of 7/7 range. Well, that's a Shadow Word. Wrong one, but almost. Guess I just play out Elise. I could try to keep abusing this totem, but at this point I don't want it healing his 7/7, so I'll just kill it. Interesting that he felt putting me to 23 was more important than killing my 3/5. Pretty bad play against Entomb, which I could have, but don't. I guess I'll just play out Justicar here. All of my clears on the 7/7 are just awful. My board is fairly weak to AoE. A high rolled Lightning Storm and then the 7/7 into the Elise would kinda wreck me. I hear that's a pretty good 1-drop. You might even play that in Shaman anyway. So if I just trade all my things conveniently into his things, then Baron Geddon is a clear. Seems like a pretty good one even. I also have like a Pyro Shadow Word Pain clear, but that either kills my Northshire Cleric for free or I have to heal up my Northshire Cleric. I think I kinda like the Geddon. Does a lot of work here.
Right away.
Like, Geddon's always good in this matchup because of totems, but when I can kill 3 real threats with it, and then also just develop a Geddon after I've seen 1 Hex, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Not that easy for Shaman to deal 5 damage to this. I don't think there's actually a single card that does it, other than second Hex. Excavated Evil doesn't quite clear, so I'd probably just go for Auchenai Circle here. I could also just go Priest of the Feast Shadow Word Pain. Heal up, just not even really worry too much about the 2/3s. Maybe they just get caught up in an Excavated Evil in the future. Downside of that play is I spend my only Shadow Word Pain when I haven't seen a Thunderbluff Valiant. I could also just play Doomsayer here and hope it goes off. I think I like the Auchenai clear the best. Like I said, holding the Shadow Word Pain for Thunderbluff Valiant seems important. If I let a Thunderbluff go unchecked, I lose the game to it. At least he got a much worse one drop off that Maelstrom Portal. Thing from below is hard to kill because I can't draw Shadow Word Death. If I was feeling optimistic, I could go for Doomsayer Power Word Shield. You would need 3 damage, which would be second Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, or Spirit Claws. So he would have 5 outs, and if he's playing Fire Elemental, that would be another out. So the Doomsayer is very unlikely to go off if I play it here. I might just not have a better play though. I guess I can go Priest of the Feast Power Word Shield. If this guy bumps into it, he's in Excavated Evil range. So I guess that's the play. Also, I sometimes draw into Shadow Word Death. I mean, I was never going to draw Shadow Word Death there, but theoretically it could happen to someone. Oh yeah, Flame Tongue killed Doomsayer too. So there was no way the Doomsayer was going off if I just played it there. He had like a million outs to kill it. So again, I'm actually presented with several options. Excavated Evil is a full clear. Holy Nova clears everything but the Flame Tongue totem. Or Pyro Holy Nova clears everything and leaves me with a 3-1 on the board. I don't think I like the Pyro Holy Nova. Sometimes the Pyro with just like a Shadow Word Pain and a Flash Heal can clear a totem board anyway. So I don't think I like spending 2 clears on that. Probably just go for the Excavated, get the Flame Tongue off the board. If I left the Flame Tongue up on its own, it's not really that big of a deal. But this does put the Excavated Evil in his deck, which he obviously doesn't want since it does nothing against my board. Or since I never have a board for it to do anything against, I should say. Well, I have 4 answers to that. Oh my god, I actually drew one. Well, that's pretty lucky. So, a lot of times against a deck like Shaman, you just throw out your Doomsayer on an empty board hoping to stall them for a turn. But I think with him so low on cards, I might actually be able to get value out of this Doomsayer if I drop it in the right spot. So I'm gonna hold on to it.
There is a lot at stake here.
I think I do just Shadow Word Death this guy, or Shadow Word Pain this guy. Heal up and pass. Not scared enough of a 2/2 totem to do anything about it. Although I guess maybe a 2/2 totem is enough value out of the Doomsayer, but I out-heal that 2/2 anyway. I maybe this is a good spot to play the Doomsayer. If he spends like a Lightning Storm on it or something, that's kind of okay. Although the Lightning Storms aren't really good against my deck anyway.
What is Elun's will?
I'll just go for it. Maybe it baits out a Flame Tongue Totem for another board clear. This probably isn't the most optimal spot to play the Doomsayer. There are still a lot of cards that kill it. Looks like it might actually be going off here. Alright, I'm very happy to see that. Just heal pass here. I still have a lot of board clearing tools in my hand. Not even sure if I should play the map here. It's a pretty good card to use with Wild Pyromancer. And I don't really have that many spells in my hand right now to use with the Pyro. But if I play the map here, I'm fairly likely to just draw Golden Monkey soon, and just dropping Golden Monkey when both of his hexes are gone is pretty nice. So I think I just play it. I think there's a pretty good chance he has Excavated Evil in his hand.
What?
This might be a good Auchenai Circle turn. Well, I don't really want to play the Auchenai Circle into the Spirit Claws because it deals with the 3/1 Auchenai so well. Maybe it's an Embrace Circle turn? I'm actually pretty close to just killing him. Holy Nova set him to 20 and then I have Auchenai double Flash Heal Hero Power for 14, and then next turn I have Embrace Hero Power for another 4. Anytime I draw the Holy Nova, it's lethal. I think I'm just going to go for the Pyro Holy Nova here. And I heal up the Pyro so his weapon can't kill it without him rolling spell damage. I'm not a huge fan of using the Pyro in conjunction with another board clear, just because the Pyro on its own can clear some boards. But I actually just have a ton of board clears left. I still have Shadow Word Horror, Excavated Evil, and Holy Nova all in the deck. Not to mention the Auchenai Circle in hand. So there's the Holy Nova. Do I just go for the lethal here? Like, Shaman doesn't play heals, right? So what are the odds he can actually stop the 2-turn lethal? It's a super obvious 2-turn lethal too, because I have to Embrace Hero Power his face this turn.
What is Elun's will?
But I guess I'm playing the Holy Nova here anyway.
There is a lot at stake.
If this goes wrong, which I don't really see how it could, all I really threw away was the Embrace. Even though I'm committing the Auchenai and the Flash Heals to the lethal, I didn't have to play them until it was actually lethal. Well, that was a surprising end to that game.